Y'all, there is a lot of drama going on in the Braxton family, and when I tell y'all that I am sad for this, I'm not even joking. Tamar has been something of a hot mess in the past couple of months because of her messy and kinda toxic relationship with her man, Jeremy Robinson, aka JR. Well, it looks like we're not the only ones who find the relationship weird. It turns out that her family does not exactly approve of it, and it has been causing a lot of strain between them. There are reports that Tamar just might be kicked out of the family over this. So how exactly does Tamar's sister Toni feel about this? And did Tamar really marry JR in secret? Let's talk about this. Honestly, it's not surprising that the Braxton family is sick and tired of Tamar and JR's shenanigans, because I've had secondhand embarrassment for her, and I'm not even related to her. She met JR on the show Queen's Court, and they were engaged in less than a month, which is a major red flag. But at the time, some people found it cute and thought he was just an intentional man who knew what he wanted and went after it. However, it soon became clear that their relationship was a recipe for disaster and that it was always going to be toxic. For example, his baby mama exposed him for having a crazy fetish with black women, and that was how we knew that the relationship was likely fake AF. She wrote, "He has a fetish over black women so much that he often refers to himself as light-skinned, white chocolate, and tags himself the minority within the minority. He would attend the club almost nightly, preying on beautiful black women and taking them home." She also revealed that he was extremely rude, arrogant, racially insensitive, womanizing, and degrading, adding that he claims to be an ally of the people and a protector of black women, but his actions tell us otherwise. She also exposed him for being a colonizing predator that fulfills his fetish of biracial babies to further feed his ego and desire of wanting to be accepted amongst the black community. But Tamar made us believe that the baby mama was Hayden, and she went on about how she loved JR's kids like they were hers. Oh, and did I mention that he has 4 different baby mamas? This guy was a walking, talking red flag, but Tamar loved him regardless. We soon found out that Tamar was fighting for her life against his baby mamas because they did not like her one bit. They weren't afraid to call her out on that because one of his baby mamas dragged her for filth, saying, "Let me be clear for all who know me and all who know them. This woman is in no way a bonus or stepmom to my son. My son does not mean everything to her, and she has not thanked God for me, and truthfully, none of his baby mamas. She has said demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things. She has made no effort to meet me, get to know me as a woman or mother, and has caused my son's father to miss visitation weekends and birthdays." Now, with Tamar being humiliated every 5 business days by his baby mamas, you think that JR would stand up for her, right? Well, nope. Instead, he blindsided her with a breakup, and she found out about the breakup on social media like the rest of us regular degler folks. He wrote, "Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on getting back to positive energy and being a better person. What happened and why, that's our private place. No, I never cheated. I never cared about fame. I have always represented famous people, and the truth is, I was in an amazing place financially and mentally. I turned down Queen's Court several times before I gave in. Ultimately, I fell in love, and it did not end how I wanted it, so I want to heal. Tamar and I will always be friends and family for life." Tamar then revealed just how badly he had treated her, saying that he dumped her the same hour her home and her car got vandalized. She said, "Imagine your home being robbed, moving to a new city, trying to find your new tribe, never finding where you fit in, and then finally settling in with at least one person you trust, to getting your car robbed and vandalized, then broken up with from the person you love and feel safe with, all in the same hour. It's too much." To put into perspective just how mean he was to her, he started dating Tommy Lee like 5 minutes after the breakup from Tamar, and everyone knew that he was just trying to spite Tamar. For some reason, this made Tamar want JR even more, and she ran back to him, begging him to take her back, and he did. She also said this.
Yes, say JR, what you want to say to the people?
Who that? That's what I want to say to the people.
Don't
Who
play
that?
with it, don't play with it.
Who that?
Let the girl don't play with it.
That was a warning she was sending to Tommy not to play with her because she was taking her man back. A lot of people were disappointed because, from her own words, JR did her dirty big time and treated her badly, not to mention that he teamed up with her op just to get under her skin. She probably thought that her taking JR back would make Tommy salty, but Tommy ended up humiliating her and revealing that she was indeed getting down with JR and they had something going on. Tamar clapped back by announcing at her concert that she and JR were back together.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game while we was broke up.
This made Tommy mad, and she went live to read Tamar for filth, claiming that JR ate her groceries, if y'all know what I mean.
Is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ate my ass, and I sent him on his way. It wasn't.
She also revealed that JR had been telling her some tea on Tamar.
You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house? Not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week.
That was super embarrassing, and you think that it would be enough to make Tamar leave him, but it wasn't. Instead, it looks like she went on to marry him privately. In case you missed it, the Braxton sisters have a new reality show. However, it looks like there is a lot of tension between Tamar and the rest of her family, and it all has to do with her relationship with JR. She went on a rant on Twitter to air everyone out, and she wrote, "Y'all have no idea, none. The gaslighting is crazy, and I'm going back into treatment. OMG, I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. JR means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children have saved my life, but I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never went back to BFV. Never. Y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TV stuff is a lot." Her marrying JR after everything he did is wild AF, but hey, she's grown and it's her business. She also made it clear that she was on the outs with her family, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's because they don't approve of her marriage. In another post that she made on Instagram, it kind of seemed like she has cut her entire family off for JR because she referred to him as her only family. She wrote, "I think it's funny when I post something negative, it goes viral. When I post something positive, no one pays attention. Y'all proved me right on what y'all want from me. Why can't I be healthy and healed? Y'all was waiting for my life to fall apart. At Jeremy Robinson CEO is and has been the most positive person in my life and my best friend and family. And y'all want me to say something bad about him so bad." Now the streets are saying that Tamar's sister, Toni, has issues with JR. Everyone knows that Toni is the family's breakout star and is in charge. I'm not saying this is true, but fans are convinced that Toni has a major issue with the white man causing so much trouble and humiliating the family like JR has been doing. Fans commented, "Tamar Braxton needs to leave that man alone forever. Stop going back and forth with that man. He's embarrassed her enough. She can do better. I don't want to hear about her colonizer again. Her ancestors did not fight for freedom for her to go back and forth with that guy. Tamar Braxton is a simple, silly bird. She needs to leave that man alone and seek real help. Darn near 50, still acting like a child over D. And throwing your family under the bus when you just lost a sister, she is sick in the head. And Tamar Braxton's situation is so embarrassing. I don't know why I feel embarrassed for her. Girl, this situation is a hot, stanky mess. But I want to know what you guys think about this situation. Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.